Hi, this is a bit of a nutty story for Queen Twish. Queen Twish is asking for some stories from when we were children, and I have a couple, but I'll start with this one, seeing as that this is the one we talk about the most at home. My dad grew up in the 1950s, and he kind of prided himself in the kind of Fonzie attitude, kind of like, the cool dude. He was always kind of a wise guy, trying to make people laugh. But I would venture to say that he didn't always think. And my mom had a bird bath in the backyard when I had to have been 7 or younger, because of the fact that I moved away from this particular house when I was 7. So my brother might be able to tell us the age a little bit more, seeing as that it seems to be kind of a traumatic thing for him to remember. It is kind of funny, but I would say maybe it is traumatic for a child to think back on, and in some senses. I'll let you guys be the judge. See, when my parents would go out, like on a weekend or something, my dad and mom would say one of two things. They were going to the foot doctor, because my dad always complained about his feet and everything. So if they were going to the foot doctor on a Friday night, and then we would have a babysitter. And then he would say if we were good, well, mostly for my brother's sake, there was this little story that he would tell that about a rabbit, that the rabbit, whoever this rabbit was, this imaginary rabbit, would reward my brother, who was younger, in some way, if he behaved while my dad went to the foot doctor. So, and if we would be outside in the car, getting ready to go somewhere and see a rabbit hopping around or something like that, so my dad would point to the rabbit and say, "See, there's the rabbit. He's watching you." So one of my brother's rewards one time was these itty-bitty little turtles. Just yay big. I don't know how many there were. There was more than one. So whether there was 2, 3, 4, I don't know. But he had these turtles, and they were his pets. And they were my brother's reward for being good. And he loved his little turtles. And my dad took the turtles and put them in the bird bath. I guess to get them some sun or whatever people do. Well, it must have been around the 4th of July, because my dad had some cherry bombs, and I don't know the power of a cherry bomb to this day, except for the fact of what happened with this one particular cherry bomb. My dad thought that he would put the cherry bomb into the bird bath and watch the water splash up. Well, lo and behold, that is not what happened. My dad put the cherry bomb into the bird bath, and not only did he see the water splash up, he saw the entire bird bath blow up, along with my brother's turtles. Yeah, that happened. So I'm just hoping that, the turtles kind of went up in the air with the bird bath, and they weren't blown apart. I'm really hoping that that's what happened. But I guess we'll never know. But, yeah, that happened. So what do y'all think? You think they went to turtle heaven right away, or do you think that they just fell out of the bird bath and, went off on their little life without having to be caged and fed by humans? I think that's what I'm going to choose to believe. So that's my story.